Course number 6, Buffalo, Wyoming. Today's the 22nd of July. Is that right?
22nd,
right? 22nd. So, go down and play Buffalo, Wyoming. We show up for a 1:30 tee time. We show up at 12:45. 1:30 tee time. They tell us, no, we have you on the books for 12:48. Whatever, it's a mix-up. Their solution for it, though, was you have to go right now. So we hustle on, grab carts, head to the tee box. No swings, no nothing. Jared, I'll let you take it from here.
So we get on the box, very, very green and fresh. We're not the most limber guys. So we hit and we say, okay, without green time, we can do a breakfast meal. Everybody in America would agree that that's a great solution to a problem. Instead of making somebody wait and us hitting a couple range balls, we just get up, you hit one, if you need to hit another one, you hit another one. Well, we all hit. Or did you hit two? Or
just one, because
Vern's the only one that hit.
because I drove for 2.5 hours and I was fresh and ready.
Yeah. And so there was a guy behind us that was watching, which is fine.
And he had the 1 o'clock tee time.
He had 1 o'clock, so he still had 10 minutes to go. And so when we were going up and hitting our second ball, which everybody has played breakfast balls, he finally said, "What do you think? This is the driving range?" And then some words were exchanged, nothing terrible, but not the best way to start your round at Buffalo Golf Course.
You guys handled it well. That guy was a dick. Threw the F-bomb at us. I did not feel welcome.
No. If it was our second course, like how we played in Portland, it probably would have been different. But since it was our first course of the day and things were fresh, even our backs, we handled it like men.
We did. Actually, we handled it like adults.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know that I thought I was going to say that about how I handled something on camera prior to turning 50.
But he did sort of set the tone for us.
Yeah, he did.
And we're trying not to use that in this review too, because we're gonna skip ahead, and on the turn there was a threesome, one guy and a couple that were in front of us, and we caught them and we were waiting. And on the turn they waited for us just so we could go in front of them.
Yeah.
And they were super nice, and so there's always a course with that one guy. Everybody else seemed very friendly.
Overall course, well, what did you guys think when we pulled up? Like, just first impression from the parking lot. Granted, we've played there a lot over the years, but kind of looking at it through a different set of lenses today. What did you think when we pulled up?
Well, today's Tuesday.
Yeah.
I was surprised by how many cars were in the parking lot. I'm like, okay, good job.
And haphazardly parked.
And haphazardly parked.
No line.
Because there was no guidance in that parking lot.
No. Range is nice that we saw.
Yeah.
Yellow balls.
Yellow balls.
Yeah, that's a ding.
No,
Yellow
no
balls.
mats.
No mats. Yeah.
And a little long.
We're a big fan. We're a big fan of no mats, and we're also talking about the ones on the ground too. Course condition. Overall course condition. On a scale of 1 to 10. I'll start. 5.
That's where I'm going 5.
This number in my head was 5.
That's because the chipping was so inconsistent. I'll do 4.75.
Yeah. A lot of hard pan. Seems like they might be having water issues.
The greens were pretty slow.
They had a huge tournament on Friday. Today's Tuesday. They've been punched since that tournament on Friday.
Punched the greens in the prime of the season.
Yeah, I don't get that. The middle to the end of July, you're punching your greens when they should be primo.
You probably won't find a tougher place to chip a golf ball. I mean, it is so hard panning around the greens.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as hitting it nice and soft.
Highs are dry, lows are wet. Just really tough chipping conditions.
Tee boxes are in rough shape. Weeds. Yeah.
Slanted.
Yeah.
You have to go to one side or the other because of the. Some of them weren't just cupped; they were.
Yeah. Rolling. hills.
Totally,
Yeah. So on the par threes, we were 1 under. On the number one handicap, we were even, and we were. It was a par 71, and we shot our gross best ball for the day was 69. 1 bogey, 3 birdies. Yeah, but overall, my impression of the thing was that's a 5.
A 6-pack of domestic beer was $14. The bar and restaurant seemed pretty nice. I mean, I've heard the food's really good.
The food looked good when we were just there. The pizza and stuff.
Yeah.
Really good.
It is good.
Maybe hungry.
It looked like the local crowd came in even if they weren't golfing. So I think that's a positive. The pro shop in general is probably negative. Like a pro shop's pretty small and doesn't have a lot of merchandise.
Yeah.
No bevy cart.
No beverage cart. That's true.
Some of the golf carts had screens in it. Some did.
Yeah.
So they were all gas powered. But honestly, for the most part, they were nice carts compared to where we've been so far.
Yeah. Yeah, they were newer for sure.
Matured trees, cottonwoods and pine trees, and yet a little boring for me as far as there's a hole, dog leg occasionally.
No water.
Yeah, just
I don't know how old the
Wasn't
Buffalo
creative.
golf course is, but it's been there a long time, I think. Because those trees were planted for the golf course. It's not like they made the golf course where the trees already were, right?
Right.
And those cottonwoods are old. Yeah, we might have to try to get back over and play it again later in the season if we have a spare afternoon or something, and see if it. Because I've definitely been there when it's been way better than it was today. But
for sure.
I've had pizza in a place 10 years ago where it was better than it was today too, but that doesn't really count. So
It's July 22nd. It doesn't get more peak than this. So
that's true. Yeah, I guess if we were there in October or April and we got that experience, we'd be like, it's a tough time of year.
yeah, right.
But yeah, to your point, if you can't have it in good shape in July, we got to ding you for it.
Defense of the Super, though, it was really bad in April. Like, it's came in 4 months. He's gotten it a long ways. It's maybe not primo, but he had a pretty uphill battle when he got there in April.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I walked it in a high school event with one of my daughters, and it had that cracked earth where the seams were like coming up, and
Yeah.
you were like, God, it looked like it was in a cauldron or something. So it was way better than that, for sure. All right. Okay, so where would we put Buffalo Golf Club as a whole? We said course condition was a 5, but where would we put it when you factor in curb appeal, course condition, bar, restaurant, amenities? Where do you have all that falling for you, Jared?
So it was between probably Lovell and Powell as far as where I'd put it. It's not as good as Powell. It's not as bad as Lovell. So, where did we have Lovell?
Lovell was a 5, and Powell was a 4. Wait. Powell was a 5,
Okay.
and Lovell was a 4.75.
Well, I can't go as low as Lovell, but I can't go as high as Powell. So I'll do a 4.85.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of where I'm at. If I had the choice between playing Buffalo and Lovell, I'd play Buffalo. If I had the choice of playing Buffalo or Powell, I'd play Powell. So that's where I'm at. 4.85. I can live with that for sure.
Yep, I'm good with that.
Wait, 8.5 it is.